Hello students. Today I am going to explain you chapter 4 from your textbook Hornbill, Landscape of the Soul, written by Nathalie Trouvroy. Introduction of this chapter. The chapter is about how different the Chinese art form is from the European art form. The writer uses two stories to make a contrast. European art is about reproducing an actual view, whereas Chinese art is about not creating a real landscape. European art is an artist's way to let viewers show exactly what he wants them to see in the landscape. Chinese art is the artist's spiritual and inner voice where you can travel from any point and it lets the viewer create a path for their imagination. Here the meaning of contrast is difference. Summary of this chapter. A painter named Wu Daozi, who lived in the 8th century, was assigned to decorate a palace wall by the Tang Emperor Xuanzong. It was his last painting. The painter hid his work behind the screen so the only emperor would see it. The emperor, upon looking at the painting, admired many things into that painting, like discovering forests, high mountains, waterfalls, floating clouds, men on hilly paths, and birds in flight. The painter then made him look at a cave in the painting which was at the foot of the mountain and compared it with a living spirit. As the painter clapped his hands, the entrance of the cave opened and he let the emperor know how beautiful the inside of the cave was, and he asked him to show all this to him. The painter entered the cave and the entrance closed behind him. The emperor couldn't enter the cave as the emperor was greatly surprised. The painting vanished from the wall. After that, the painter was never seen again. These stories played an important role in classical education in China. Similarly, like the books of Confucius and Zhuangzi are full of such stories as they help the master to help and guide his followers in the right direction. These stories were considered to be deeply revealing of the spirit, just like the art. There was another famous story, in the contrast to the previous one, where the painter wouldn't paint the eye of a dragon. He feared that the dragon would fly out from the painting. It was one of the stories from many others which came from a medieval country in Western Europe. During the 15th century, in Antwerp, a master blacksmith named Quentin Matshias falls in love with painter's daughter. Since the father was not accepting the relationship because of his profession, the blacksmith sneaked into the painter's studio and painted a fly on his latest panel. The painting was so real that the master tried to hit the fly away before he realized that it was just a painting. The blacksmith was accepted into the studio as a trainee. He married the painter's daughter and later became one of the famous painters of his age. The two stories told above are trying to illustrate the form of art in two different regions. In Europe, the art is perfect and like an illusion which resembles something. In Asia, the art gives an essence of inner life and spirit. As in the Chinese story, the artist reveals the true meaning of his work to the emperor who rules over his territory but didn't know the way within. The emperor only saw the outer appearance of the wall painting. The work was mysterious and Dao, which means something which has both parts in what the artist did. As the painting was gone after the artist reached the caves, the motive was fulfilled that some work is beyond material appearance. Thank you.